You're listening to Headmaster's Corner, a weekly, student-run show on all things SAS. From interviews with our head of school, Carl Scholand, to faculty spotlights, sports, and art features, Headmaster's Corner brings you the lowdown on everything in the SAS and Sewanee community in a short, fun, informational format. If you missed last week's Headmaster's Corner, check out our YouTube at The Voice of the Mountain, where we live stream these episodes. For more information, head to our website, sasradio.org. And now, it's time for Headmaster's Corner. Hello. How are you guys today?
I'm doing pretty good, Sam.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
So, I'm DJ Sam I Am.
I'm DJ Moon.
I'm Mr. Mahler.
And this is Headmaster's Corner. So, do you want to start with the first question?
Sure. So, what kind of classes are you teaching?
So I'm teaching the conceptual physics, which is a 9th grade class here at SAS, and then I'm also teaching the advanced physics, which has juniors and seniors in it.
Do you teach any after-school programs or so?
I do. I'm coaching cross-country with Coach Burns here, boys and girls, and then in the spring I'll be working with Coach Burns again, working with the track team, boys and girls.
Sweet.
When you're not teaching, what activities do you like to do in your free time on campus?
So I'm still learning the campus. I've done 2 weekend duties, which has been fun. I got to do the Walmart run, which, I didn't realize that students can spend an hour at Walmart, but they can easily spend an hour at Walmart. Of course, I'm looking forward to this weekend at the Mountain Lion Invitational. So if you're all listening and you have no plans, I hope you will all come out. It's our senior night. My wife is a SAS alumni, so we've just walked around the campus, gone on some of the trails, which are amazing. We did the Piney Point hike a couple weeks ago. So yeah, just learning the campus and just exploring all the beautiful nature it has to offer.
Mm-hmm. So what are you guys currently working on in conceptual and advanced physics?
So in conceptual physics, we're working on just firming up some lab skills. So nothing crazy, just like graphing data, analyzing data, which they will use throughout the year. I teach using a method called modeling, where we start off with a lab, students collect data and engage in scientific argumentation to come up with physics versus me just giving a PowerPoint. In advanced physics, they're learning some more sophisticated mathematical kind of tools that they need in their toolbox, so we can do physics on a higher level.
Okay. What's something about SAS that you're still getting used to?
I've never worked at a boarding school before, so I think weekend duty. It's also the smallest school I've ever worked at, so I think the fact that it's such a small, tight-knit community that I feel like I know a good chunk of the students, and I've only been here for 4 weeks. Most of the schools I've been at have been bigger, and I think you can get lost in the shuffle. So I think that small town, kind of like Sewanee is a small town, which I'm still getting used to. So that small town atmosphere here.
And do you live here on campus?
We do. We live on the university domain. We live right across from the soccer field. And it's kind of funny. We moved into the house that my wife grew up in. So we're back where she started from.
So you're not on SAS campus, but Sewanee? Yeah,
we're on Sewanee. I think everything's close here, but I can drive here in 2 minutes.
Yeah. What about outside of campus? What's your favorite things to do in Sewanee?
I like road cycling, so I've been adventuring down the Mountain Goat Trail, going down to Mooney's or something like that. I have a 10-year-old son who really is into Legos, and so that's one of our pastimes that we do enjoy, just building together and having some fun. And then I also have a 2-year-old daughter who, she takes a lot of energy to kind of watching her grow and entertaining her.
A good road that I would recommend in the area for cycling on is Rourke's Cove Road, where it goes down the mountain, but it's not a lot of people drive on it. It's not like taking the interstate down or so.
Yeah, whatever the road is that runs in front of the school here, going down the mountain is not a fun road to ride on. So I've been confining myself to the Mountain Goat Trail or just around Sewanee's campus, some of those less driven roads.
There was recently a large group of cyclists going up Rourke's Cove Road, and it certainly is more steep than if you were to take the interstate, but I've been wanting to bike it for a while, and I think it's just a much safer place if you were to go biking.
All right, well, I'll have to check that out.
Let's see. If you were a student here, what art or independent course would you choose to take?
So I've heard a lot about Miss Faye's pottery class. And I have to say, during one of the weekend duties, there were some students in there, and I popped my head in there. It was the first time I've ever been in there, and it's amazing. I've never been at a school that had like 17 or 18 pottery wheels. I mean, it's just, it looks really cool. And my wife, when she was here, we actually have, I think, 30 pieces of pottery that she made here. And so I think I would like to try that, just from seeing that amazing facility and then how much my wife enjoyed taking pottery here. So I think I would like to try that. And it's outside my comfort zone. Like, that is totally not something I would do. So I think it would push me in a direction that would help me grow a little bit.
What is your favorite food from the dining hall?
So I would have to say it was at brunch. It was like this deconstructed, French toast thing. It had like blueberries and some kind of, I want to say it was frosting. I know it wasn't frosting, but it tasted like frosting. And then it was just delicious. I went back for like 3 helpings. I know it probably wasn't good for me, but it was amazing.
This isn't really related to school, but have you watched any new shows on TV? And is there any movies that you would recommend?
So right now I'm working on the new season of Cobra Kai. Really like that. I haven't started the Rings of Power yet, so I have to do that. I kind of like science fiction and fantasy stuff. I saw the new Ghostbusters movie too, which I thought was pretty good. So
yeah, I also enjoyed that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with 2 young kids, a lot of my time is watching Bluey and stuff. Although I do appreciate Bluey, it has some adultish humor in it. It's better than some of the like Coco Melon stuff that's out there. Yeah. I can handle Bluey a little bit better.
Have you seen the new Beetlejuice movie?
I have not, and I do want to see that. Gosh, I won't even tell you how old I was when I saw the first Beetlejuice movie. And also, there's a new Spaceballs movie coming out.
Ooh.
So
have not heard about that.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
I think they're trying to get Rick Moranis, I think, to reprise his role as Darth Helmet, I think. I know they didn't have they couldn't get him to come out to do the Ghostbusters movie, even though they tried. So maybe Mel Gibson What's his name? Now I can't remember. Now I feel bad that I can't remember that guy's name. But hopefully they can get him out to do it.
Yeah. If you get the chance to see Beetlejuice, I definitely recommend it because we had the first one on VHS, and it's one of my favorite movies, and I saw the new one twice in theaters, and I certainly think that it has maintained the same quality as the original one, whereas a lot of reboots of popular media aren't often as good as the original.
So do you think Michael Keaton lived up to his Beetlejuice role?
Yeah, certainly.
All right. What's your favorite scene in the original one?
Let's see. I certainly like the scene where they're at the dinner party.
And they all have to sing the
Yeah.
song? All right.
Yeah, I certainly liked that scene.
As someone who hasn't watched the Beetlejuice movie, I find it funny you both know what the dinner party scene is. I got no idea.
Well, we're bridging some generational gap here or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to watch it. My parents are just, not the type to watch it, so I
Right.
have to find out. I don't know what it's on.
Yeah.
Well, I am surprised that you even know what a VHS is, right? I think that those were discontinued long before you were probably even born.
Yeah, we have a large collection of VHS movies, and we've got a player that does VHS and DVD in the living room, and I prefer lots of physical media
Right.
opposed to streaming it and things. There's just a certain element to being actually able to hold the movie or something. So I have various records at home because my dad used to work in a record label store, so we've got various limited edition ones and
No, that's awesome.
autographed ones, and I've got a cassette player.
I seen you on
record,
campus
too.
with your cassette player.
And I've
Well-
made a few of my own
Oh,
cassettes.
yes. Oh, gosh.
Right now I have brain drained notes in here.
I made many mixtapes for various reasons in my younger days. So, Mia, what's your favorite movie then, if you haven't seen Beetlejuice?
Oh, it's a great question.
And if you need me to say genre, I agree, just saying what's your favorite movie is very hard. So if we need to narrow it down.
I haven't watched a lot of movies recently. I gear more towards TV shows, but my current two favorite movies, because I can't pick, is Deadpool and Wolverine and then Nimona.
Okay. See, I haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet either, so... but I did enjoy the two Deadpool movies, so maybe I'll enjoy that. What about you, Sam? What's your favorite movie?
I really like the original two Ghostbusters. I think those are so great. I love the special effects that they used, and also Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future is a classic.
I had this horrible dream where a remake of Back to the Future was done. It wasn't even a continuation of it. It was just a remake with current actors. And
I think there's.
Oh,
I thought
God.
there was someone who was trying to push that, right? I
no,
thought-
they better not. The first one was just too good.
It was good.
But in the dream, Tom Holland played Marty.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not going to work for me.
Certainly not. What about music? What music genres and bands do you like to listen to?
Well, so I do have a lot in my class. I do play a lot of 80s music. Call back to my younger days. I also growing through the 90s, some groups like Radiohead, Nirvana, some more alternative groups, and some old school hip hop like Dougie Fresh and stuff.
Mm.
I've gotten into country a little bit more. My wife likes country, so expanded that.
Yeah, I just got back from seeing Dinosaur Jr.,
Oh, wow.
Flaming Lips, and Weezer all together at Nashville.
That is pretty cool. So my Weezer song or story is I watched Weezer open up for They Might Be Giants.
Oh, wow.
So that shows you they were just coming on and they weren't really huge yet. So
Yeah, I'd love to see They Might Be Giants.
they are one of my favorites. And as an adult with kids, I appreciate being able to take my son to a They Might Be Giants concert and still have it be, he can go to it and I'm not worried. So, yeah.
Yeah, certainly. Well, this has been a great episode. It's been nice getting to learn about you and your interests. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, guys.
So anyone who's listening, be sure to check out our YouTube if you're just now tuning in. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Headmaster's Corner, broadcasted live every Wednesday. If you're just now tuning in and missed the episode, check out our YouTube channel at The Voice of the Mountain. And if you want to find out more info about us, head to sasradio.org.